Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's time for chapel. So you may have noticed we have Andrew with us today. Look, a little reminder of how much he is loved when he goes around to the different classrooms. Journey gave him a sticker. He still has it on, Journey. And then last week we met Prayer Bear. So he's been hanging out with us. He just loves the pumpkins and he can't wait to go pick out one of his own. There are some new friends here today. Let's see if we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more friends joining us today. In fact, when I look at these friends, they kind of remind me of something very colorful, something very special that sometimes we get to see in the sky after it rains. Do you know what I'm thinking about? Were you thinking of a rainbow? Yes. What are the colors of the rainbow? Can you name one color that you see? Maybe 2, maybe even 3. Do you know why rainbows are so special? Because they remind us of God's love and His promise to always love us. So today we're going to hear a story in the Old Testament about a man named Noah and how much God loves all His people. But before we do that, I thought I would teach you, actually Andrew and the Bears and I thought we would teach you a little special song called the Rainbow Song, and it will help you to remember God's promises and the special colors of the rainbow. And it goes like this: red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. All the colors that we know live up in the rainbow. Do you want to try saying that with us? Let's try it on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. All the colors that we know live up in the rainbow. Well, that was wonderful, my friends. So let's get ready to sing a special song. He's got the whole world in His hands.
He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got you and me, brother, in His hands. He's got you and me, brother, in His hands. He's got you and me, brother, in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got you and me, sister, in His hands. He's got you and me, sister, in His hands. He's got you and me, sister, in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in His hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in His hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in His hands. He's got the whole world in His hands.
Was that rain? Noah woke from his sleep and jumped out of bed. Hurrying to the window, Noah peeked out and saw huge gray clouds scurrying towards his house. Noah was ready. For weeks and weeks now, Noah had been building his big, beautiful boat that God told him to make. Today was the day he would get to use it, the day when the mighty rains would begin and a flood would cover the whole earth and clean it. Thank goodness Noah had listened to God and made that boat just like God had told him to make it. Now Noah and his family and all the animals would be safe in the ark. Noah hammered in the last of his nails and then quickly checked his list. 2 big badgers, 2 blind bats, 2 strong camels, and 2 cute cats, 2 fast foxes, 2 fit frogs, 2 shy deer, and 2 young dogs, 2 tall flamingos, 2 flat fleas, 2 black bears, and 2 small bees. Noah's list went on for a long, long time until finally all the animals were checked in and safely on board. For 40 days and 40 nights the rains fell, covering the earth in water. The grass disappeared, the trees disappeared, the mountains disappeared, until there was nothing to see except water in the big boat. Noah was worried. He stood by the window and wondered whether God would remember him. Of course he would. Even though Noah could not see it, God's huge hand was carrying the boat safely until it came to dry ground. How happy Noah was to be back on dry land. All the animals could not wait to get off the ark. 2 ran, 2 hopped, 2 slithered, 2 crawled, and 2 flew, all in different directions to find a new home. Noah knelt down to say a thank you prayer as God painted a rainbow in the sky above. It was, and still is, a wonderful reminder of God's forever love. Your love letter from God. Dear child, I am so glad Noah listened to me and built that big boat just like I told him. As you are growing up, I want you to be like Noah. I want you to listen to me and try to do what I tell you. And remember, just like I carried Noah, I will carry you all through your life. No matter where you are, where you travel, we're in a car, in a train, by airplane, or a big boat like Noah, I will carry you wherever you go. Love, God. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. All the colors that we know live up in the rainbow. Red and orange, green and blue, shiny yellow, purple too. All the colors that we know live up in the rainbow.